All right, welcome to roof design. We can create two types of roofs, the basic way and the more complicated, more detailed way, right? We're going to do both, so let's check it out, right? So the basic way is basic, right? So essentially a roof is a triangle extruded across your home. So in 3D modeling, that's what we're going to do. So fortunately, right, our model again is grouped. So the roof is not going to stick to it. Now, we want our roof to be the midpoint, right, in the group. And typically, right, we can get into the pitch of the roof, but typically, an attic, right, from second floor ceiling height to peak of attic, maybe 6 feet, maybe more, maybe less, right? We're going to go 6 feet. Okay. Depending on what kind of pitch, how sharp you want your roof to be, we can decide from there. Complete the shape, you get a triangle. Next, delete the center line you used to create the height and push P to push pull, orbit around, bring it into the outer face. Boom, roof. Now, drawbacks, right? So it's very basic, right? Very limited in details, right? And I'm going to show you what those details are and how we can actually get around it, right? So that's the first one. That was quick and easy, so let's just Control Z and undo all of that. At our peak, typically you're going to get a soffit, right? Not a 1 foot soffit, right? And that's to vent out the roof, the attic, right? Without 1 foot soffit. Now that adds a game-changing amount of detail when we extrude that out. So let me just show you real quick, right? Delete that center line. Push pull. Sometimes when push pull happens, it will stop. We want to stop at that edge and see. Look, we got a little detail there. We can pull this out, 1 foot. That could be helpful too. It could not, right? But it's a little bit more dimension. Next thing we want to do is we want to push in. There's always a little bit of an offset there, right? So next thing we want to do, here's another great tool, right? The offset tool, right? So we click here, we click on our surface. We want to create a little offset about the trim. Let's call it like a 3-inch trim actually. Right? Now we can push this in 3 inches. So we don't want that bottom edge. So let's actually bring that back. Let's extend this out and see how it goes purple. It extends that line. Again here, see how it goes purple. It'll kind of read that. It'll read that line. So let's delete this. So now if we push this back in, so it looks like we should pull this out a little bit. Look at that. Great detail. Right, low roof overhang. You can pull it a little more if you want. Maybe another 6 inches so we get a 9-inch. Really create that shadow line, right? So that's kind of nice. And then, right, if we wanted to, right, if this tiny house had a nice attic, find that center, find that circle, right, what is that? Let's go 1 foot. You can put a circle window in there. Wall thickness about 6 inches. And you could fit in a circle window in that spot, right? From the 3D warehouse. Right, so there's an option. Right? Creating something interesting. Right. Undo all that, just to give it basic, right? And then we can do the same thing over here. We could offset, just to walk you through it again. 3 inches. Extend this line with the purple. Extend this line. Delete. It's already flat. Pull it out 9 inches was what our total was. Alright, so that's a nice roof. Right, real basic, and we just triple click, right click, group, and we can pull this off. Look at that. Alright, a nice roof structure, gives us some detail. Quick, simple, basic, push pull tool. Nice house. All good. Now, if you're thinking, right, so let's go on the inside real quick. So we just scroll through the door. Let's close this. Let's close this. Now, if we use the eye model, I'm going to look around. Okay, so, good height. We can maybe back it up a little bit. Right about eye height. So you can see how flat that ceiling is, how low it is, right? If you're thinking from a designer, you're thinking, well, I'm just going to vault that ceiling, right, and make some space. Right? This is where it gets high quality, right? And that's going to be our part 2 of roof design, is building the vault. So check back with me in just a couple